back with some new shit that back with some new shit that back with some new shit that.
Yo, what's up, man? We back at like a crackhead. This is your boy Ill. Alright, we back at it with some new info. Next on the chopping block, we got Atlanta rapper Peewee Longway reportedly arrested in a $2 million drug bust. Damn. Yo, let's get to this. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. About to get into this.
And local law enforcement partners say Columbus is now safer today. At a news conference this morning, the sheriff, the FBI, the Drug Enforcement Agency, and the Harris and Russell County Sheriff's offices announced 101 arrests and millions of dollars in drug, gun, and cash seizures. Operation Sweet Silence, conducted Thursday in Columbus and beyond, it started as a Muskogee County Sheriff's Office investigation 2 years ago. The target was criminal street gangs right here in the Fountain City, primarily the Zohannans and the Crips. When the operation started early Thursday morning, multiple federal...
What's up, man? It's your boy, yo. Let's get straight to it. Got some crazy news to report. My boy Peewee Longway, reportedly among 101 people arrested in a $280 million drug bust. Peewee Longway has reportedly been arrested alongside 101 people in connection to a massive drug bust involved millions of dollars in Georgia. On Friday, Muskogee County Sheriff Greg Countryman announced in a press conference that his department arrested 101 people and seized millions of dollars in drugs, guns, and cash. The hit was known as Operation Sweet Silence, and it took place on Thursday. The operation started 2 years ago when officials plotted to take down street gangs in Columbus. On the ground, over 250 agents and analysts from federal, local, and state agencies, several SWAT teams stormed the streets of Columbus to apprehend the multiple individuals who were considered armed and dangerous. The drugs that was taken included 7.1 kilograms of that fentanyl, 57.1 kilograms of that cocaine, 55,248 pounds of that sticky icky, 1.3 kilograms of the heroin. The Muskogee County Sheriff's Office claimed the total value of drugs seized was over $200 million. Damn. There's no official word on Longway's role in this bust, but several reports stated he was arrested amongst the 101 suspects. Sheriff Greg Countryman called an end to the gang activity in Columbus and issued a warning to anyone still participating in offensive and violent crimes. If you involve, and I quote, if you were involved in a criminal activity, I want to send this message to you. Just because your name was not caught up in the arrest yesterday, I don't want you to relapse, said the sheriff. I don't want you to breathe a breath of fresh air, a sign of relief, because our work is not done. Just because you're not arrested does not mean we're not looking at you. So don't get too comfortable, because our work is not finished. Yeah, this is getting real sticky, real thick for your boy Peewee Longway. They haven't said his direct connection to this, but he was one of the people allegedly rounded up. I'm hearing and seeing reports that he wasn't arrested. I don't know, but it's a lot of reports saying that he was arrested. Man, keep your head up, Peewee Longway. Like he, big on the scene out there in Atlanta. Y'all go check out his music. Let's just hope that he wasn't involved as far as handling, the operations or whatever. He a known rapper. He out there moving around, so they like to target gentlemen like that that's getting it. But we gonna get up out of here, man. Y'all go check out that story on Complex. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Fam West TV. That's FamWest_TV. No Capping TV 951. Like, comment, and subscribe. It's your boy Ill. We out. Gone.
Local and state agencies on the ground were here in Columbus. The FBI brought in about 250 agents and analysts. Included in that number were 7 SWAT teams to assist in the apprehension of suspects considered armed and dangerous. Among the items seized Thursday included 155 guns and 496 pounds of methamphetamine with a street value of $22.4 million. Muskogee County Sheriff Greg Countryman says stopping and disrupting the gang activity right here in Columbus is a top priority. He also issued this warning to gang members.
If you're involved in criminal activity, I want to send this message to you. Just because your name was not called in the arrest yesterday, I don't want you to relax. I don't want you to breathe a breath of fresh air, a sigh of relief, because our work is not done. Just because you were not arrested does not mean that we're not looking at you. So don't get too comfortable, because our work is not finished.
Countrymen and others say this is an ongoing operation and could lead to additional arrests right there.
This morning, Muskogee County Sheriff Greg Countryman and his federal and local law enforcement partners held a news conference regarding a large seizure of drugs, money, and guns made Thursday morning. WRBL's Michelle Jennings attended the news conference. She joins us now with more details. Michelle.
Teresa, the seizure made on Thursday was part of a 2-year-long operation called Sweet Silence. This was an investigation into alleged illegal activities of the Zohannan and Crips criminal street gang involving drug trafficking. Muskogee County sheriffs say 126 search warrants were issued. Law enforcement successfully seized nearly $280 million of drugs, including heroin, cocaine, meth, and fentanyl. Guns and cash were also seized, as well as nearly $280,000 of U.S. currency. Operation Sweet Silence made a total of 101 arrests, 31 of those being in Columbus.
I'll stand here today knowing Columbus and the surrounding areas are much safer than they were prior to yesterday's operation. Operation Sweet Silence was a joint effort by the FBI Southwestern Georgia Gang Task Force to stop the wave of violent crime, including homicides, shootings, and other crimes that have swept across our community because of Zohannan and other neighborhood-based gangs that are operating in the Columbus area.
Many of those arrested appeared in Columbus Magistrate Court throughout the day. Back to you, Teresa.
All right, thank you so much, Michelle. The arrests come after federal indictments were unsealed yesterday. We continue our team coverage with WRBL's Chuck Williams. Chuck is joined by Muskogee County Sheriff Greg Countryman. Gentlemen?
Sheriff, thank you for joining us. Sheriff, thanks for joining us. You just heard Michelle's reporting. The scope of this was massive. When did you realize in a 2-year investigation that you were onto something this big?
A few months into the initial investigation, we started seeing the ties to larger operations, and so we delved deeper into it, and here we are today.
When did did you and your organization bring the federal government, the FBI, into it?
Yeah, we brought them into it early on as part of the investigation because a lot of things that we investigated led us outside of Muskogee County, and so we needed that federal partnership that we have, that we work with them daily on. We have task force officers as well with the Federal Bureau of Investigation, and they were a very large help throughout this whole operation.
The number, you heard Michelle's numbers about the arrest. The thing that struck me the most, 250 FBI agents were on the ground Thursday in Muskogee County. That is staggering.
Right.
What is that? What did they provide you?
Well, we collaborated and we leveraged our resources together, and a lot of that included analysts and, other people working within the command station. We had special response team. There are other parts of the operation that I will not go into, but we needed every last one of those resources.
Last question, Sheriff. Is Columbus safer today than it was Wednesday morning?
Absolutely.
Please.
My name is Yolanda, Yolanda.
Yeah. Mother of Christmas Eve, what the fuck? Damn it!
Get down.
I don't want to die. I swear to God, I don't want to die.
It's okay. Thank you, Lord Jesus.
That's where we get that shit from. So And these niggas is all telling on each other. That's what they do. Who can tell first? That's what they do. Who can tell first, my nigga? That's in the mob. Yeah, that's where that whole rat, all that shit comes from the mafia.
FirstFamRadio.com. FirstFamRadio.com.